What's up, everybody? Joseph here, Whipper Singer. I want you to comment, share, like this. If you agree that Western civilization erasure, if you agree that Western civilization erasure is a real thing, that Western civilization is being erased, like this. This video, I'm going to talk about the rift in the Republican Party, which is kind of twofold. I brought up Candace Owens in the title and Nick Fuentes. It's the Jews crowd. And I'm telling you, I've been trying to figure out for 20 years or more what's wrong. Most of it from, as I've said in other videos, from being a public school teacher and just saying, what are we doing here? Tell my brother, please do not send your kids to public school. It's indoctrination. And it's obvious. It's obvious. And it's way, way worse now than when I was in there. Way worse. You can see it in history books. Just blatant. They call it multiculturalism or whatever it is. It's turned into a critical race theory that the white man needs to apologize. Nick Fuentes said it. Everybody's racist, and it doesn't mean that I think he's an idiot for saying that Hitler was cool, even though it was taken a little bit out of context. But that's just stupid. You don't say shit like that. They call it trolling. Whatever gets the views, I guess. And Candace Owens, there's some truth, a little bit, to some of the stuff. They're both pretty much anti-Jew, and there's a difference between anti-Zionist and anti-Jew, or Jewish. It's not one and the other. There's plenty of Jews that want nothing to do with Zion. Anti-Jew, or Jewish. It's not one and the other. There's plenty of Jews that want nothing to do with Zion. Israel's got the religious Jews. America's got basically the secular, humanist, atheist Jews. That don't mix. That don't mix. So whatever this is, it's stirred up. Anytime Trump does anything with Israel, they start going nuts. Now, saying, oh, it's the Jews, it's the Jews, it's the Jews. Now, with that said, then you got the libertarians, or paleo-conservatives, old school conservatives, that seem libertarian, because there's left-leaning libertarians that I don't want nothing to do with. Okay. War's pretty much a racket. I guess sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but I'm not seeing it on this Iran thing. Like, what are we doing over there? One more Middle East war. At least it's not the go nation build. I'll go straighten up the Middle East. So they say there's no ground troops in there yet. I think those days are over. Too much. I'm proud of my Gen Zers today. I've seen two separate videos. Actually, it's college kids booing when people talk about how great AI is. Booed off the stage. That's the threat. Some of these dumbass followers of Thomas Massey think that Israel's a threat to our liberties. You ever heard of a country called Russia or China? Think that Israel's a threat to our liberties. You ever heard of a country called Russia or China? Iran's no threat to us. Neither are they, really. Nobody's going to invade America. It's geographically impossible to, an actual invasion. To get anywhere off the coast. The coast, yes. If you got a good navy, you can invade. Or try to invade. And you're better off on the East Coast because the mountains are not as big. Or try to invade. And you're better off on the East Coast because the mountains are not as big. But the West Coast, you're going to hit them Rockies. Yeah, I get it. The population centers are near the coast. I don't think anybody's thinking about rolling up. Because we pretty much got the best Navy out there still. So this rift is stupid. It's stupid. We won. Against all odds. Why? Because all the white males are pissed off. All the rural white males are pissed off. Why are they pissed off? Because they feel like they're being erased. Why are they pissed off? Because they feel like they're being erased. The country, I'm 53. The country we grew up in ain't what it is now. This horse shit. This horse shit. It's a splinter issue. All it's doing is, hey, look, are most politicians in DC out for themselves, making deals with whatever's best for them? Fuck the country. They're really there to do what's best for their constituents, which is fine. Like in their area or their state. How many were just puppets? I don't think Trump is. They're shooting at him. Who's they? Go watch my other videos. Shadow government. I no longer going to say deep state. It means nothing. The shadow government. The people that call the shots. At least try to. At least try to. Cross them at your peril. Cross them at your peril. You get somebody visiting you saying, hey, the people that really run this world don't want you doing that. Don't do it. Unless you know God's going to save your ass. And God don't have to save stupid. It's higher than the president too. But it ain't the CIA. That's what the deep state is. Shadow government. The people behind the scenes manipulate things. To their favor. What's that mean? It means you pretty much don't know them. Somebody has a list. Go look it up. Committee of 300. I have no idea if he has any proof. Go look it up. Committee of 300. I have no idea if he has any proof. His concept's correct. Where did the East India Company go? They just disappear. I like the concept, and if you put the Quigley books in there with some of the names he gives out, and He's pro. He likes what these shadow government people are doing. He was writing, saying how good it was. He named names. No idea. No idea. They were slick about it. The British Empire just disappeared. Just out of nowhere. It's always supposed to be, back to John D., the British Empire was England and America. Who's in the pole position? I saw more English people than European people on that list than I did Americans. If that list is correct. But back to, practical here. Let's sit here and talk about conspiracy theories all day. The old guy I talk to all the time. The old guy I talked to all the time a couple days ago, whatever it was. I worked, died in the World Democrat, 85 years old. Me? There's it's working on my behalf. Go for it. It started try to erase me. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Try to erase me. People got off on this Jewish shit, man. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Israel is a British colony in the Middle East. It's all bullshit. Israel is a British colony in the Middle East. Or a Great British, Anglo-American colony. There you go. In the Middle East. Read the book Anglo-American Establishment. That's who runs the world. I don't know if he names name in that book. He's labeling it Anglo-American Establishment. Establishment. Anglo-American Establishment. We got people fighting over the Jews. The war stuff, I get it. I'm not real big on the wars. In this country, I'm cool with it. I haven't really been told how it benefits. We're worried about a nuclear weapon in the Middle East. The Middle East. You know, you can make an argument you don't want a radical Islam. You know, you can make an argument you don't want a radical Islamic country getting a weapon. Pakistan has one. It's usually about oil. Any Middle Eastern war has something to do with oil, no matter what the fuck they say. They're not trying to defang everybody else. They thought that the country would collapse if they knocked off some of the leaders. It seemed like they were primed for it. And, no, they didn't. Oh well. That didn't happen. Get some sort of agreement.